that lap by yourself with a race setup, I would pay for it.
At this 1.366 mile track, and we
$20.
get set to see our first car on track. It is your P40 qualifier from last
A lot of
night.
hype.
That's too cheap, man. If they're offering, you got to start off at least 50.
Drive for diversity program. He is as well
45.
25 spot in the iRacing NASCAR Road to Pro. He's a development driver for the Richmond Raceway Esports team out of Washington, D.C. The number 6 Toyota about to be the first car on track.
You mentioned this racetrack. It's nicknamed the Lady in Black, and she is going to break some hearts tonight. I can almost guarantee it as we get ready to go. Keep in mind that clock up on the select lines ticker is irrelevant. We're going for the fastest lap.
Is there no qualifying, man?
Come out of this Landon Castle qualifying challenge. Rajan Caruth, a summer shootout competitor at Charlotte, so he knows about pressure trying to get to the front, but this is only one lap as he's exiting turn 2.
That was the wide end of the racetrack. And down in 1 and 2, now he's going to have to try to tighten it up here in 3 and 4. Leaves about 4 feet of space off to the outside wall. He got the fence there at a turn number 4. Caruth to the line. The lap time is not going to count, courtesy of the incident point. And Caruth goes with a DNF in the first qualifying effort of the evening, Tim. We talked about how this differs from 2011, and that one, drivers would basically send it into the wall. That penalty was losing about 0.2 of a second.
Alright guys, my internet almost just like completely disconnected me, so I'm blinking. If you see me blinking, then just, I'll stay back here. I don't know what that was, but it looks better now, hopefully.
Left to take this Lady in Black, and the next one up is car number 71, the high-performance motorsports car. Former
Don't lie, you were sending that dude PayPal money and changing your setup real quick.
I've known Mitchell for a while, Evan. You want to talk about a guy?
No, since I got my new computer, it hasn't done that. I don't know what it, my quality and everything was dropping, but now it's all back to normal, so I have no clue what's going on.
Of a second in between the first and 40th place last night in qualifying. Any one of these drivers could win, and Mitchell Hunt has a firm belief that he
But someone just logged into Netflix.
third in one of these Landon Castle qualifying challenges before, and he is on the clock.
Heard a bit of a feather of the throttle there in the center of 1 and 2. A big thing here is going to be committing when you.
All right, boss man, pace car's off. Have a great day.
Back out of it, off of the quarter, he finished third.
Green flag.
2011. That was his third and 10 final time off of turn 4. Near the outside wall, we'll see our first time lap, and the benchmark is set a 27.629 as Mitchell Hunt, the first driver.
Picking up 100 lap right where you go 3 wide.
I didn't realize we were 3 wide. Yeah, that was my bad. I didn't know we were 3 wide before. What's
Caution somewhere.
taking me
For the
3 wide
driver
already?
The road is closed in time. You're going to be lining up behind the 12. Come around the pace car. All right, buddy. Line up behind the 12.
Number 4, you're blinking very badly.
That was very frustrating watching you two up front battle at that and just not be able to clear each other. I really didn't want to send it 3 wide on you guys.
Well, I thank you for not sending it 3 wide.
We were just trying to figure out who was going to lead the first lap. That's all that was.
It'd be very silly to have seen it this early.
Long race.
This is my first ever Indy 500. I'm just trying not to get wrecked out as early.
Yeah, the trick to these races is just to relax and make it. If you're still going with 20 to go, you're going to get a top 15.
I've never even done a race longer than probably 300 miles, and I maybe close to, but 'cause I missed the Daytona 500 this year too, so I've never really done a race this long.
You'll enjoy the Coke 600 next week. That's a full 400 laps around Charlotte. That's a bitch.
I wish they still ran them back to back. That was my favorite thing to do.
I'm sorry, I might not be able to do that.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. When we got to that 600, I was the Walking Dead. I was way off the pace.
Yeah, it becomes a snooze fest once you get all the idiots out of the race by lap 100, and then it's just like caution free for about 250 laps, and it's just snoozing.
Yeah, I remember 600, about 400 miles in. I was like, man, we gotta be almost done. I looked, I was like, oh boy.
Big names to come here. We'll see who lines up next. This Atlanta Castle qualifying.
I ran.
Go Mango, go Mango!
And I won.
They rode speed all the way down.
God, it was just like, I got to the 4th one and I was like, yeah. My brain was just mush.
I mean, last year, the league I was in held their own kind of Indy 250.
Come line up
They had
behind
a
the
100 lap
17.
race here, but that's the longest Indy race I've ever done here.
I think the longest race I've ever done was Heat 5th.
Woo!
I've never driven the Indy Castle today. It's a bit scary being in the front group.
Behind the 17.
Really fast. The worst part about trying to let somebody go is 3 cars will go underneath you before you can get settled in again.
I ran 2 of these last week in the fixed setup, and I tried running around in the back in those 2, and I got wrecked out before lap 30 in both of them, so I thought that I started P6 in this race. I thought I'm just going to stay up here and fuck it.
You would expect this to be cleaner though, considering it's an actual setup race. Open setup.
You'd be surprised.
Come in, you'll be behind the 17.
I bet there aren't very many people running anything but the fixed setup.
I mean, I'm being entirely honest with you.
Alright,
I
boys
hadn't
and
run
girls,
a single
let's get
lap
ready
in
to
this
roll
setup
here.
until the green
I'd like to say
flag.
hello to all the people out there. Thank you for all of your support. Say hello to all the great fans that are here with us tonight. Thank you for bearing through the little bit of weather we had earlier on today.
The best times from this evening, a little bit slower. What we saw is AJ Henderson's going to bring the Blue Emu number 89 Chevy onto the track. That'll accrue a little bit more of a
1 minute 58.512
in that car, and there it is, the only driver not using a wheel in the field. Tim, you've ever tried to do a hot lap at Darlington on a controller?
It's very difficult. He's got it down to a science. You can see him getting onto the buttons as he gets ready to pull out onto the racetrack. Henderson in the 89 car going to see what he can do.
So for these
with
races,
a
are they
controller,
usually
but at the
caution
end of the
filled,
day,
or
Evan,
is
it's
Indy
still that
500s
laser
Line
and
up behind
more
the
green
17.
than others?
Trying to navigate that Blue Emu number
My 2
89
fixed
around
races,
as he is on the warm-up lap,
and last
getting
year
ready to come
also,
up to speed.
we completed about 175 laps under green.
And of course, the challenge with the controller is it's just more.
We'll probably
difficult
have
to
about
make those
3 or 4 more
precise
cautions
movements
before
on
lap
the
50,
thumbs
and then it'll go green for probably about 110, 120 laps, and then he'll start up again.
Tim, so that's got us speak well, I think, for what he's going to be able to do. Is he is a big
Yeah, once we get everybody spread out and doing the pit strategy, it'll be a much better race.
No
Yeah, usually once you get, like, you got the guys that think that they're going to drive through the field and 5 laps to win the race, so once they all wreck out, then it's usually fairly clean. Everyone else is trying to ride around and
give those
finish
thumbs
the
a real
race.
quick tug. Double check your steering wheel. Get ready to roll here. Pace car's off. You ready?
For AJ Henderson, but not enough to knock Mitchell Hunt off the top.
And just for comparison,
Green flag, green flag.
7-2-4 last night.
Caution.
122nd.
Checking up.
Boss, you're doing a good job. You want to give us an update on that car?
Hell yeah, Black.
The road will be closed
What
this
the
time.
fuck you're doing?
I'll tell you what, that's a really good time if you're asking me, based on somebody who's going to be using
What the hell just happened?
only driver in the field, and we dare to try.
I don't know. I didn't even get around turn 1 and I already heard caution.
So next on track is
I-
going to be, you can see it rolling in.
I was tucked up underneath the 5 and he took off like it was green in front of him, and then next thing I know he's diving to the inside wall and everybody stopped in front of me. So just did an accordion effect deal.
And if they could get the race win in this paint scheme, they would add a $1,000 bonus onto the $10,000 prize to win. And let's see if you can
Yeah, we got.
Isaac Gann trying to.
We got to check up on the pace car by the way, guys.
1K as he comes
Pace
up
car
to
is
the
like-
race.
You're going to be coming around the 22.
I don't even see the pace car, and I just came out of
fairly
2.
quickly. So not only is 10K
Man,
on
we
the
don't have
line
time for this
for him,
shit.
if
We
he
gotta
can
work
take
Monday.
away the Landon Council qualifying challenge, he'll pick up an extra
Pace car in 3.
$1,000 bonus.
There's
for
no
Brady's
pace
bounties.
car behind you. It's gotta be in
Corner
front of you.
number 4 and Isaac about to see the green flag.
Does
confirmed
anyone
here
know
as
how
we
many
get ready
seconds
for
a
his qualifying lap.
passing in the inside is?
The driver at
Make sure you uncheck everything when you go to serve a penalty, and it should be like just a stop and go, like a 1 second
Line up
stop
behind
and
you,
go.
17.
Fast. It obviously was to get
I
into
think
the
it
top
might have
40.
like 20.
Is he going to be able to get the job
Check
done?
the pace car
when it
because
matters?
Pit
you were
road
already
is
first
open.
one
Outside
when the yellow
of
came out.
4, just barely keeping it off the wall. What will the time be for the 1K across the start-finish line?
Pace
A
car's coming slowly.
27.630, Tim, by 1/1000th of a second short of dethroning Mitchell Hunt.
And Mitchell Hunt stays on top of the board. Isaac finishing that one.
Gonna have to come around to 22.
Position number 2, and Evan, we mentioned a little bit earlier, it's 10,000 to win. There's
We're
also
coming,
a
Tom.
$4,000 for position number 2, but he's going to be on that hot seat for a little while. 5 drivers have put up a time, 6 total have tried to qualify, and so far it's down to 1/1000.
Nice
but
being
I have
second
a
to
feeling
last
it's going to
pit
get
stop.
really tight near the front of this field if the time trials from last night were any indication.
Looks like you'll be lining up behind the 17.
Trucking number 81 from McKinney, Texas, Adam Gilliland set to be on the hammer.
Been sim racing for the last 12 seasons, a 7-time competitor in the E-NASCAR
The fuel window on
iRacing series, and just missed out on the big show in this deal.
Like
Back in
32
2010,
laps roughly.
the virtual Charlotte
Full
Motors
green. I think
Speedway.
it's like 30, 32, 33 laps something like that.
Trucking Chevrolet, Tim, of course, you talk about the other prices as
Can you
well.
do double
It's
stints
not
on tires, or
to the 10,000 to the winner,
worth it?
$1,000 to set to 500.
I wouldn't, but I mean, you probably could. You'll be way off the pace though, because tires do wear off a lot more than you think. Especially in the draft.
Trying to go.
Right on 10-4.
I don't know why you would take the same tires when it takes longer to fuel than just change tires.
Going down in turn number 2 and down the back
You
straightaway.
can if you
He's
want.
a
If you're by yourself,
driver
it's
in the
fine,
Sim
but in a
500
pack to be-
Trans-Service Cup Series. Ran that scheme on Monday night. Drove it to victory lane
Gotcha.
at Martinsville. Looking
Thanks.
for a
Fuel the
big
car
win
and just
here.
change the tires.
As we look at a corner number 4, we'll see what Adam Gilliland
Some of us
has
are just
here.
risk
Down the
takers,
front
Stacey.
straightaway, checkered flag on his lap.
There you go.
He goes to a 27.670.
Back in the day when iRacing would let me, I'd take one tire.
The rate in the middle for Gilliland, 3/1000 shy of Timmy Hill, and about 3/100ths ahead of the driver of the number 97
Let's
machine.
just hope someone
John
doesn't pull a
Gorlinsky.
Scott
Saw that
Dixon
car
wreck
out
from
earlier in this
2017
one,
here.
and that, bright yellow William Byron Esports Chevy Camaro. He qualified into this one.
Just imagine pretty soon they'll be say back in the days where you used to be able to go to the racetrack.
Yeah, let's see if we can chat with John Gorlinsky as we get
Well,
ready
they
for
all
the next
got
driver in
bulldozed.
line. John,
Get behind
it was
the
a big
17.
race lap. How did you feel
You
about
know,
it?
just the viruses and the over
kinda
precaution
airball
of
pretty much
keeping
everything.
shit alive that should be
It's
dead.
really hard to sit there for 30 minutes and not not practice, just sit there and think about everything. And the track just, honestly, it seems tight in that there's not as much grip as you'd want. I think you'll see that the better people towards the end of the session probably put down some quicker laps, but I'm just happy to be here.
Before we let you go, I have to ask you
Behind
about
the
color on
17.
your race car. We're used to seeing you in that color. Why did you bring it back for this LCQC?
I'm going to be behind the 17.
No, it's special. This event's special. I did one of them like 9 years ago.
Does this race affect your iRating?
It was my big old yellow car.
Yes, iRating and
It's
security.
not to run good, but there's no reason not to look good. So we.
If I'm not mistaken, if you get a 0x and complete all 200 laps, that's a big safety rating boost,
currently
right?
fifth on the board as Zach Novak is on the
I got
wood.
an
Evans
8x
on the back
and 6,
straightaway.
and I still had a big positive
To
boost.
talk about a driver with some sim racing accolades.
Last week I got 1.01,
Series
0.01
champion,
race.
Night Series champion as well.
And he'll come
He'll
up
line up behind
So
the
you
17.
go up quite a bit if you
to third at a 27.648. So
you go up quite a bit if you get a 0x.
We'll put Zach Novak in the Sunoco Richmond
Yes.
Raceway Esports number 90 to position number 3 as we get ready to see the next one on the racetrack.
I want to ask a question.
And let's bring
What
in
does the
Rajat
weight
Karuth,
jacket do?
who,
Where does it
had
put the
first
weight on the
lap
car?
here this evening. I know it's not the lap that you
Positive,
wanted, Raj, but
loosens it,
talk
and
about this
negative,
Landing Castle
tightens
qualifying
it.
challenge experience.
One to go.
So negative would put it more to the left front.
Behind the 17.
Select blinds and buoy mover. Put it on, you know, it's an honor to be in it, and was really surprised to make the show, and pretty bummed about that.
Looks like you should be lining up behind the 17.
And I just got, you know, pretty greedy there off of 4, but
1 minute
thank you to everybody who put this on, and thank you for everybody
58.691.
that, you know, has believed in me and helped me get where I am right now.
Well, not to give away any secrets to anybody that's getting ready to qualify, but what kind of pointers can you give these guys that are getting ready to put on a show?
I mean, you know, it's better to, you know, underdrive it, you know, since you won't risk doing what I did and, you know, miss the lap. So, that's really it, you know, it's better to underdrive it a tad than, you know, put it on the edge and, you know, risk not coming away with anything.
We thank you for your time tonight and congratulations on making the top 40.
Thanks, y'all.
Well, Evan, we've got another one of the Radius Bounty drivers on the racetrack and on the wood getting ready to go at it, and it's Garrett Smithly.
I don't know who's going to be behind me, but...
They could be lining up behind the 17.
As we go through. Never mind.
Yes.
Behind the wheel of that 51
As long as you
Radius
hit pit
entry.
road when the green flag's coming out.
His hot lap here in his one and
Yeah,
only
you have to
attempt,
be
towing it at turn number
behind
4.
when the
It's gonna be a
green
clean
lights
You're gonna be
come
lining
on.
up
You have to be
behind the
behind the
17.
commitment
Fast lap, though,
cone.
to the start finish line.
But then
Not
when if you
quite
cross
to
the commitment cone after the green lights come on, then yeah.
27.15. He'll sneak in between Gorlinski and Henderson.
You should have to worry. There's still going to be more yellows, dude.
You know, I think Raj hit it on the head when we just spoke.
I know, I just
All right,
don't
old
want
boy,
any back.
clean them
Like,
things
Raj
up.
feels
Give those
sorry
dump
for me. I had nowhere
Ready
to
to rock
go
and
for
roll
that
here.
blind flag to get me, like...
Some of these drivers might
All
do
right,
that in the
hey,
past.
cars off,
Some
leave it.
really big names not be able to not
Yeah,
be able to
green
line
flag.
up the top of the scoring pylon. See what the rest of these drivers have.
And it's
One minute 46.238.
Looking race car. We mentioned on Tuesday night that last weekend he was figured in the iRacing Indianapolis 500 Health Service. So he's been coming off a wave of momentum for the last week or so. Makes the top 40 and now is going to be
41.939.
Outside.
Outside.
See how conservative.
Still outside. Clear.
Conservative and under 5 are in his vocabulary. He's going to be up.
And again, that time on the top of the board on your screen, not relevant. It's just not a big enough section of these drivers to go out and put down that one attempt in the last lap.
No worries, man. I'm just feeling my way around these cars.
Yes, he
40.795.
596. Malik right at the top of the board.
I'm sure if he's on his Twitch stream, he's streaming here. He's screaming, "Let's go!" right now because that was a quick lap. Puts him on the top of the board. And Malik Ray is now the one that everybody is chasing, and currently in the $10,000 hot seat. We're getting ready to bring some energy.
He continues to make things up and to stick with that energy theme. It is Jimmy Mullis next to the racetrack. The 19-year-old in Midland, North Carolina. He's been a sim racer for 7 years.
40.693.
Second driver that we've seen on track representing the Series 2 Raceway Esports. And this is definitely a guy to watch out for again. We still have not seen the time. Actually, the top 40
Inside.
last night.
Door quarter clear.
Coupled with the fact that again these guys are sitting on the last 30 minutes, they kind of feel more than they know in this season. See that's back. Jimmy Mullis is on his level.
Let's get touched on that one as well. Big game.
41.334.
Jimmy Mullis rolls that Richmond Raceway Esports car down the back straightaway. He'll high 3 and 4. We've seen some drivers here be a little conservative as he drives it down 3 and 4. This looks pretty good right here, Evan. We'll see what it looks like on the stop watch when he comes out of corner number 4. Checker flag in the win for Jimmy Mullis, and Mullis will go to a 6-7-0.
Outside.
It'll be good enough for position
Clear
number
outside.
6. Tied with Timmy Hill.
He will tie him up. 5 and 6 on the board.
Sorry guys, I jinxed my car.
Outside. 41.601. Quarter outside. Clear.
You can come back to mine. It's a long race, bud.
Virtual Darlington Raceway 10.
42.243.
Presented by Select Lines. Evan Pisoco, Tim Producers, This is the third iteration of this CQC. Saw it at Charlotte back in 2010. And here in Darlington in the spring of 2011. Here's Diamond that climbs up to $10,000. And the drivers left-hand side of the screen.
Wrecking all four.
Yellow, come on.
Caution.
Big
How you
wreck,
doing there, kid?
big wreck.
Single foul.
You're gonna roll right out.
Closed. Alright, you're gonna have to come around the pace car. Alright, we need to be behind the 10.
I was just starting to really back in there, Tom.
Machine on track now. Talk about all the connections to the top level of Oval Sim Racing 10. Right now he's holding a top 10 spot in the Road to Pro. Obviously trying to get in the Coca-Cola Series Monday.
Trying to get up and make his name on
Does
Tuesday
clipping the wall
evenings
stopping
and
these
try
do
to
much
be the
damage?
next Zach Novak and try to be the next Ryan Luza that have those championships. Ray Alfala, those names are
Once
in this
your
landing
toes
council
knocked
qualifying
in,
challenge of trying to
you're
turn
done.
some heads. You know, back in 2011, Kenny Humphrey was a driver that was just starting in the series. And,
Yeah, it can bite
looking
you
to make
pretty
a name
good.
for himself. Then he comes out with one of those championships. Could we see this at a solid
Yeah, if
season?
your
On his
axle's
hot
messed
lap
up
down
in the
back
plated
straightaway,
pit,
he
you're
rolls
in
at
trouble.
75.
Can't ever just do one of these races and people just, run until they get to pit stop and shit.
Objective 1 is complete. That is make sure the
I mean, that
lap
was
is
a pretty
clean.
good
Is
run
it
for
fast, though,
this
for
many
Solis?
cars left, but
Oh, he ties
I thought
at
it
the
would take a
very
little
top
longer.
of the board. A 27.
I'm pretty sure my car's done because I have
and
no
it's gonna
nose
give him a
and the left front
tiebreaker.
wheel is
Solis on
leaned
top
in
of
enough
Leclerc
to
with an identical lap time.
Yeah, to go in the other direction.
One driver to watch. Now we have 2 drivers.
Were you the guy
top.
that dude pulled right back up in front of?
Evan, we saw that not only for the 40th place position.
The nose piece they replaced.
We're going to restart behind the 10.
If your axle or anything like that's damaged, you'll be in trouble.
Yeah, the left front A brake.
Come around at 31. You're going to have to come around to 26.
I don't know, I might be able to bang the
You're going to have to come around to 18. Take any more time than what we have to, guys. So if everything looks alright, let's just get in and get out. Come around to 27. Come around to 12. Come around to 17. Alright, you're going to have to come around to 25.
Nope, you gotta get the wave around.
Yeah, to get your lap back, you either have to race your way back, or you have to stay out when everyone else pits and be in front of everyone.
Cool, I guess I'm not gonna get my lap back for a while.
You know, we're giving out $10,000 tonight. He's got the number 10 on his
I mean, in
car. It's a
200
shoe-in,
laps,
right?
you can
Kate
probably
Honeycutt
do
goes
it.
down into corner number 1. He's not being conservative at all. Lets that thing drift up, cuts down at a corner number 2. Looks good so far.
I'm pretty sure it's going to tell me
back straight
how
away.
much damage rate done. Do we get one quick fix?
Oh, and he got the wall right there. You
Nope.
could see the sparks fly. I was listening in to see what he
And
was doing
21,
on the
that's
throttle.
kind of
And,
stupid that guy pulled back out,
oversteps the
though.
boundary.
That he almost hit me,
That
too.
time will be disallowed. And surprisingly, Tim, for the first time since we saw
Robert,
Rasha
you're
go
pitting,
up at
right?
the very start, the driver gets into that fence. Of course,
No, I am
Darlington
not.
known for that Darlington stripe. And
Oh,
that is now
god
the
damn
second
it, these
driver
rules are
to not get a
retarded.
valid lap.
These drivers have been dancing with the lady in black, and
That's
2
alright,
of
you'll
them
stay right
have,
behind him, I'm pretty
done
sure.
the wrong
Well,
dance
too far
move
back,
and
I
hit
can't
the
get
wrong
in the damn pit
1-2
lane.
step as Caden Honeycutt comes back to
No,
pit
I
road.
know
The
that
next
it's so
driver we'll
dumb.
see up on our screen, another one of our familiar drivers to the eNASCAR Coca-Cola iRacing Series fans as he makes his way down pit road. It's the track pass number 4 of Santiago Tires as he gets ready to hit the line and get set for his qualifying lap and his shot at 10K.
Now, I kissed the wall a little
And you can
bit.
see
I
he's
can't
got
really
the North
tell.
Carolina
I didn't
flag
have
there, Tim.
any,
But the fun thing that I like is
any
you look
optional
back to these
repairs.
sim
Is that-
racers and
is that an
kind of
indicator
how
that
they
there was
connect
no
to the real
damage?
world. And Santi originally
Hey,
out
Tom,
of
what was your
El Paso,
right front at there?
Texas is where he grew up. He raced 4 cycles.
If there's no optional, it either means you have damage that the game can't fix and you just have to roll with, or there was no damage.
At Charlotte, studying electrical engineering.
96.
All of that on top of his duties. iRacing Series, driving for
this is
Latar
gonna be a
Esports.
shit show.
Talk about a full plate as that track pass Chevys on track.
Dude, I was in 90.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but the last couple of races
was
we covered
88.
on Tuesday nights, he's had decent qualifying efforts,
Oh,
so
boy.
he knows how to get it done in a one-lap
So
scenario.
93
But
for
this is
tire
Darlington,
percentage
this is
isn't
the
too
lady in
bad.
black, and we've got $10,000 on the line.
That's pretty good
for
if you're in the
this
draft.
one lap. Green flag as we work through 1 and 2.
Yeah, I was lifting quite a bit just so I didn't hit anything. But
And of course, the time he's trying to beat, that 27.596. You can disregard the previous lap as that was basically just for